Here in the museum, you find statues of a pair of Seminole hunters in their native land, in a native costume. This museum is totally incredible. It is a must-see. This is a mock-up of Indian ladies doing their chores, tanning hides, grinding corn, making meal, and weaving baskets. And here we have their traditional canoe for navigating the Everglades. And here we have traditional dress of Seminole chief and warriors, or traditional dress of the women. We also find fancy beadwork, glass beads, that were traded by the English and the Spanish. And you can also see their huts were built about 3 to 4 foot off the ground. This is because they lived in the Everglades. So these are cypress trees with palm tree leaves. They invented their own sewing machines that they ran by hand. So their beadwork, artwork was intricate and famous. I kind of like their hairdos too. They had unique haircuts. And they learned early to fish and hunt, live off the land. And if I didn't tell you before, this museum is a must-see. Again, a great example of beadwork and sewing. Very colorful people. Originating in Georgia, forced down into Florida by the Europeans coming to this country. Incredible outfits. And again, these people with the relocation of Indians. Oh, I'm a turtle, so here's some turtle rattles. Turtle rattles. Here's the women. Again, interesting hairdo. And this is a type of lacrosse, I think. And with the Indian Relocation Act, these people did not want to move. So they retreated into the swamp and started the largest, longest, and most expensive Indian war with the United States, and were never defeated. They never lost their land. Some Seminoles went west. And we run into them in Mississippi, Georgia, and Louisiana. But these Seminoles moved south into the Everglades and were never conquered. And here's an example of their language spoken. Now, I took you for a really brief walk through the museum, but you come out into a nature trail which stretches around through the Everglades for more than a mile. And we'll show you the old camps. They comes back around to here. But it's absolutely a piece of paradise. This museum, if I haven't told you before, is a must-see if you're into Native America and if you're into people that endure. And another nice thing about these people is this is almost as close to the original native culture as you can get when you talk about people surviving and keeping their traditions and their culture. You just, except for the Navajo that I've found, you almost can't get any closer. This is in central Florida, central southern Florida, and it's on the Seminole Indian Reservation. You got to look this up.